So before beginning the poem, let us know a little about the author. Okay, that is Robert Burns. So Robert Burns is basically a Scottish poet, and he is very famous for his romantic love poetry. Okay, and this poem, A Red Red Rose, he has written with the intention of loving someone. This poem is completely about love. In this poem, he writes about a beloved person whom he loves a lot. This poem, A Red Red Rose, is about 200-year-old poem. So that is why you may find different spellings as well. Okay. So let us begin with the first stanza. Stanza means 4 lines. If you can see, there are 4 lines over here. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. If you see, the spelling of love is different over here. It should be Love, right? But over here the spelling is Luve because this is an old poem. Oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. So the author over here is saying that his love is like a red rose. Whenever you see the words like and as, you should understand that this is a comparison happening over here. Okay, so it is a simile. So the author is comparing his love to a red, red rose, and he's also saying that his love is fresh. Okay, it has bloomed. How flowers bloom in the spring season. Similarly, his love is also new. It is fresh. It has just now bloomed. Sprung means bloomed in the month of June. Oh, my love is like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. So, over here, the author is trying to compare his love with a melodious song. Okay, with a melodious song that's sweetly played in tune. So, in this first stanza, the author compares his love with two things. First is the red, red rose, and second is with the melodious song. Let us see the second stanza. In the second stanza, the author says, So fair art thou, my bonny lass. Over here, art does not mean art, it means are. Okay? It is the old form of writing are. Thou means you. Bonny means beautiful. And lass means young woman or girl. Okay, so fair art thou, my bonny lass. So fair are you, my bonny lass. So deep in love am I. Author is calling his beloved one as bonny lass, that is beautiful young woman or beautiful girl. And he also says that you are fair, okay, because the bonny lass, the beautiful young woman, is very fair. And the author is deeply in love with his bonny lass. And I will love thee still, my dear. Thee over here again means you. Okay, so I will love you still, my dear. All the sea gang dry. So till over here means until, and A stands for all. Okay, until all the seas gang dry. So gang is the old form of writing go. So until all the seas go dry, the author is telling that he is going to love his bonny lass. But it's a thinking about question, that do you think that there'll be no water in the seas ever in this world? It's an impossible thing, right? Already the water level on our earth is growing higher because of the melting of glaciers, right? So there is no chance that the seas will ever go dry. So it's an impossible thing. See the third stanza. Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. Over here, the word gang means go, and we stands for with. Okay. So until all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. Do you think the rocks can melt with the sun? It's an impossible thing, right? Unless you are throwing the rocks into some kind of a volcano or something, the rocks won't melt. So the seas will never go dry, the rocks will never melt. So, by these two lines, what do we understand? That the author is going to love his bony lass, his beautiful young woman, forever. I will love thee still, my dear. Thee means you, right? I will love you still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. While the sands of life, earlier people used to not have watches, right? They used to have sand clocks. If you might have seen in cartoons or somewhere, sand clocks were used to see the time. So the top part will be having a lot of sand, and that sand will keep falling in the bottom. And once that sand is over from the top and it's completely in the ground level, it means that 1 hour is over. So earlier people used to see the time like that. Author over here is trying to say that while the sand is moving down from the sand clock throughout life, he's still going to love his bony lass, his beautiful young woman. See the last stanza. And fare thee weel, my only love. Fare thee weel over here means farewell, okay? It is time for farewell. My only love. So he's saying that his bony lass, his beautiful young woman, is his only love. And fare thee weel a while means there's going to be a farewell between us in a while, means the two lovers are going to be separated. And I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile. The author is trying to say that he is going to come back again. After separation, he is going to come back again to meet the love of his life, even if it were 10,000 miles away. Even if the author is 10,000 miles away from his lover, his bony lass, still he is going to come back and meet. If you enjoyed the video, click on the subscribe button because I am going to cover up the complete syllabus for intermediate first year and second year English. Thanks for watching.